The next couple of games were must-win games if we wanted to remain in the league title race. First we took on Bournemouth, we took the lead through ZIRKZEE. Tyler Adams got himself sent off for no reason at all, and from that free kick we doubled the lead, and Bruno Fernandes could definitely hit them. Afterwards we played away from home against Wolves. Rashford scored 5 minutes into the second half. The Lit took out NOURI to concede a penalty, which gave them the equaliser right after. Rashford got us back in front with a little bit of improvisation inside the penalty area. Garnacho then put the game to bed, making it 3-1 at the end. And finally, we played against Newcastle United. All honours were even. Nick Pope played really well, getting the Man of the Match award. We're now about to see the back of Harry Maguire. He's now departed for Tottenham Hotspur for 13 million, which leaves us with 4 active first team centre backs. Now the window's open, we're going to try to make 1 or 2 signings to try hit another gear during the course of the season. So at the start of the episode, we're going to be taking on our title rivals Liverpool. They're sitting second place and they've won all 5 of their last 5 games. So as it stands, we're currently 3 points behind Liverpool, sitting on 39 points while they're on 42. In terms of Arsenal, they're sitting on 44, so they're at the top of the table. We both have a game in hand on Aston Villa and Arsenal. We're also taking on Chelsea in the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg in this episode. We do have a FA Cup game which we're probably not going to we're not going to play. We're probably going to skip that one, and we're most probably going to skip past the Southampton game as well. We got Brighton. We might have to spin the block on Brighton. They beat us 2-0 at the start of the campaign. Guys, we have done it. We're about to make our first Manchester United signing as their boss. Yes, Ryan Aït-Nouri. We signed him from Wolverhampton, 26 million, bolstering that left back position. Luke Shaw and Malacia, they've got competition coming. I'm not expecting him to have an instant impact, but hopefully this is a step in the right direction. But we got our man. He signed a 4-year deal, 74k a week. We still have more money in the bank. We are currently looking at the central area of the pitch. So Gomez, Eze, they're possibly the next guys that we're going to go in for. We have the likes of Diogo Costa in the list, as you guys have requested us to scout him. The team selection is going to be really clear in this episode. 4-2-3-1 wide. ZIRKZEE as the number 9. Yes, he's overtaken Højlund. Rashford, he's still on the bench. Diallo's still in the first team. So, yeah, nothing's really changed since we've played those few games off camera. I forgot to add that Luke Shaw, he's out with a slight knock. He's going to be back in a few days' time. It's not too serious, but he's out for this Liverpool game. So, we're going to be starting with Malacia as he's the sharpest left back that we've got currently. Aït-Nouri could possibly come off the bench. Probably be an impact sub on his debut. Again, switch the sliders up, tweaked it just to get a balanced gameplay. Again, the updates will be in the description below. Be sure to check them out. See if we can build up some sort of rhythm, passing out from the back. It's been clean so far. In behind, Garnacho off. Is he off? No, he's on. ZIRKZEE, ZIRKZEE. Oh, Konate gets in the way. Oh, very heavy touch. Yeah, we read that. Almost stitched Mazraoui up. Gonna clear our lines of bind there. Touch that down, Garnacho, Ugarte. Gives it to Malacia. First touch, Garnacho again. Lets us down. ZIRKZEE. Good interception from our number 9. Come on, Ugarte. Get that to Bruno. McAllister keeping up with him. The Argentines going back and forth. Not back and forth, but they're battling. There we go. Amad Diallo. Oh, come on, man. Trying to pick out ZIRKZEE. Oh, what has gone on there? The goalkeeper's made a mistake. ZIRKZEE, on his first touch, pounces. 1-0. Liverpool, I don't know why they're so casual. We'll take it. Okay, so how are your nerves? It looks like they're bricking it around the back for Liverpool. 1-0 up. Back on the inside. No, I didn't want it to come out that way. Garnacho's movement is a bit froggy. Salah. He's got free reins to run at Lisandro Martinez, and there's a shot on the inside by Diogo Jota. Is 1-1. End-to-end game so far, and yeah, Liverpool are making it back and forth. Can't afford for players to be played in on the inside. I don't want to concede even more goals, because that goals against tally is increasing episode by episode. Oh no, we've allowed them on the inside. In a matter of minutes, we've capitulated around the back. Same old stuff. This is not really a. This is gonna be the rebuild of the back line. This is what the first season's about. Rebuilding the togetherness as a defensive unit. Because we're just falling apart. As soon as we concede, well, it feels like we're guaranteed to concede again. How did Jota come out with the ball in at 50-50? There we go. ZIRKZEE. ZIRKZEE, take the shot. He takes long to wind up the shot. Round of applause by the Anfield crowd. It's only going to anger us some more. Go on, we need runs in behind. Disrupt their defense. We're just very passive. Referee, that should be a card. McAllister needs a card. Thank you. Thank you. We got it. Let's go. Casemiro. Long shot. Not even worth replaying that. At half-time, we are dominating possession. We've created the same amount of chances. It's just so frustrating out there. Salah able to just play through the middle. Plays the ball over the top into Diaz. Diaz with the long shot. Behind there with a save. 60 minutes gone. Liverpool still dominating possession. Inside the box. They get a shot off. And what's Malacia done there? Like, why did he leave the ball? Oh, it's just problems. Problems galore. 3 changes need to be made. De Ligt's off. Euro's on. We got Højlund on for ZIRKZEE. Mazraoui's off for Dalot. These changes hopefully give us a bit of a morale boost. No one's up the line. Why is Diallo so far up? Oh, come on. Flipping out, man. Flipping out. Oh, Mo Salah, he doubles the lead now. It's 3-1 to Liverpool. We've got a hole in our defence. No avenues to attack them. Look, it's just stupidity up front. It's poor decision making on the ball. What is this guy doing on the floor? Get up. Malacia is so useless. So useless. What was that from Dalot? Like, what is this? What am I getting out of these players? That clearance was so poor. Like, we're setting ourselves up for failure here. Pure capitulation. Ball through the middle. First touch should be enough to get him away. There's a save. Drawn out of Alisson's. The first proper opportunity in the second half we've created. It's taken us pretty much 7 minutes to the end of the game to get it. And Chiesa is just going to run through the middle. Classic Liverpool. It's a difficult game, man. It's a difficult game. Go and push it past him. Nacho. Højlund. It's just heavily marked. Oh, he puts it through the legs of Malacia. It's just pointless. It's pointless. Oh, it's just pointless, man. It's just pointless. It's just sad that we've just accepted defeat like this. I guess these are how times are for now. So inconsistent at random parts of the season. Diallo, barely any movement to help him out. What the hell is going on? There we go. Rasmus Højlund takes around the keeper, 3-2. It's a consolation. It does make the scoreboard look a bit better. But yeah, I know how the game went. You all know how the game went. I don't know why we're getting gassed on the touchline. Yeah, game's over, guys. Game is definitely over. Wait, what's the referee doing here? Is there hope? Is there hope? Is there hope? We've done it! We've done it! 3-3! 3-3. Now that referee's a setup. He's a setup. No, I can't lie. He's a setup. I don't care. 3-3. We salvaged a point. We salvaged a point. How have we done it? How have we done that? Oh my God. Onslaught. I'll be so aggrieved. In my post-match interview, I'll be so aggrieved. All that added on time. Bruno Fernandes, Magnifico. Our captains equalised. All honours even at Anfield. Oh, Kobbie Mainoo plays it into Højlund, who just about gets that flick on. Bruno Fernandes on the half volley. Onslaught, he's not happy. Dramatic end. I would admit, we don't deserve anything out of this game. It was a snatch and grab towards the end, and I'm not complaining. Boos ringing around Anfield definitely shouldn't be for us. Or maybe it is. The performance was poor. How have we managed to do that? 51% possession. At half time, we had a lot more. So the second half, it did turn around. in favour of Liverpool a bit. In terms of chances created, we created a few chances towards the end, and somehow we ended up with a high XG. No one would have predicted that was going to happen towards the end. I was down and out. It's incredible scenes towards the end of that game. Malacia, yeah, I think he's done at Old Trafford, guys. I think he's done. I'm criticising him. Yeah, we're probably going to have to start the low in this next game because Mazraoui, he's fallen off. One of the potential free agents in the summer has been approached. So, yeah, Torino, they're in for Ericsson. It looks like Malacia's out with a bruised elbow. It's not really a miss, is it? And now it's confirmed he's now going to be leaving to Torino at the end of the season. Let's take a quick look at Chelsea. 4-2-3-1 wide. They are very structured defensively. They use a tiki-taka system. So, yeah, it's going to be a tussle for possession in the midfield. So, it might be a cagey encounter. Let's expect the worst because, yeah, that performance against Liverpool defensively was shocking. Like, balls in behind were just repeatedly getting through. And the runs in behind, they weren't consistent. Like, players would stop and start. I couldn't predict when to play the ball. Having tactical issues halfway through the season is definitely not ideal, so something's got to give here. We're going to continue to use the double pivot, but this time we're going to have Mainu start next to Ugarte. Once Ugarte had Mainu next to him, he was a much better player. Casemiro, he's a bit too slow, very stagnant. The pride of London. We're at Stamford Bridge for the first leg. The Carabao Cup encounter is about to get underway. Players are out. Let's get this match cracking. Get off to a flying start. We're attacking to the left. Chelsea, they're attacking to the right. We're going to be battling for 50-50s, certainly. Most certainly. I'm going to try press with aggression. And already, we've got a ball played in behind. Martinez just allows balls in behind all the time. Actually, it's not even a Martinez thing. It's a backline thing. Oh, there we go. Bruno. Interception made. I'm going to slip in. Rasmus Højlund in behind. Højlund. 1-0. 1-0. We pounced on their mistake. We're good at pouncing on mistakes. We're good at forcing mistakes, actually. It's not a problematic way to take the lead, but we did that against Liverpool. Thought things were great, and it turned out we played very shy. Yeah, we need to start playing football of our own and actually creating goals. It's nice to win the ball from a mistake and score, but if that's the only thing we're good at doing at the start of a game, then we're not really competing, are we? Oh no. And Kunku, good block. Got a reaction out of the crowd. Let's get this ball out. Clear it. Luke Shaw does. Oh, the ball's flicked over Bruno's head. I don't know what Casado was doing with the connection on that volley. Rashford, Mainu, come on, Ugarte, helping out. Anthony. Come on. We held up play there. It was good stuff. Mainu can turn, gets the shot off. It's not on target. If only it was on target. Jurgensen looked beaten. Oh, he's off. He must be. Onana had to clear his lines anyway. Rashford, Shaw, Mainu. I bet Shaw will start playing well now. He's got decent competition behind him. Quite a lot. It's keeping our midfielders out of the game because they're chasing the ball most of the time. Oh, come on. Don't let them press you into mistakes in front of goal. That's what we're good at. We shouldn't be getting pressed like that. Mainu up the field. Luke Shaw. Go on, Rasmus, turn. On your right foot. On your right foot. Test out the keeper. He does. He parries it out. And get the game restarted. There we go, Bruno. Think that in the middle. Up the tempo. I think that's what we need to do. Up the tempo. Oh, how have they done that? How have they managed to squeeze that ball through? Well done, Onana. Onana deals with that. They rolled out to Mazraoui. All played into space. Go on, Rasmus. Yeah, first touch, perfect. Second touch, third touch. Took one too many touches. I think the second touch was okay. If he took the shot after that, would have been easier to get the ball into the back of the net. Jurgensen closed down the angle as much as he could. It's still 1-0. Oh, that's frustrating. That is really frustrating. Oh, how does he turn that way as well? That's just ridiculous, man. My striker doesn't move like that. Nicholas Jackson thinks the keeper. I just don't get it. I thought we've had them as well. We had them surrounded. Okay, NOURI, he's now going to make his debut against Chelsea, and we're bringing on Mason Mount, a former Chelsea player. Mainoo's going to be replaced, and there's super tired at the moment. I just want to know how he got so far without anyone being able to catch him. Fitness is poor in the squad. But that might not matter. Rasmus Højlund in front of goal. Should be 2-1. Back into the lead. Got about 17 minutes left to play. Look what it means to the bench. Find ourselves ahead again at Stamford Bridge. It just seems like we're using more energy in the back line than the forward line, because we made a lot of substitutions around the defensive area. Lindelof is now on for Lisandro Martinez. Gusto aggressive on the first touch of Rashford, who's not really showed any effort to win the ball back for us. It's the same old stuff. But it looks like we're about to get the 2-1 victory over the line. We played well for majority of this game, I would say. Decent football. When we sped things up, we looked very menacing. But yeah, it was a narrow victory in the end. Yeah, they use a tiki-taka system. We couldn't really get near them towards the end of the game. They were trying their hardest to turn things around. So we're hailing Bruno Fernandes for his man of the match performance against Chelsea in that last game. Up next, 18th place Southampton. And in their last 5 games, they've lost 3 and drawn twice. They're not in good form. We're again gonna go ahead and skip this one. How have we lost 2-1 against 18th place Southampton? It's just typical United, isn't it? This is why I hate skipping games through calendar. I like playing it off camera. Okay, so yeah, we've got Brighton in the next 4 days. Let's take a quick look at the table. We're sitting 5th place now, only 40 points. We don't have a game in hand. We're 2 points behind Man City, 3 points behind Aston Villa and Liverpool, 4 points behind Arsenal. So we're not in a better position. We've got a role update for Anthony. Let's go ahead and address that so he can be upgraded as an inside forward. I feel like Anthony's slowly becoming a useful squad player. We've got an offer from Real Madrid for Marcus Rashford. They put in a 29.7 million bid. We're going to go ahead and reject that. That is awful. That is very disrespectful. We've got an approach from Fenerbahce for Lindelof. Victor Lindelof could potentially be out of the door as well. The opponents up next, they use a 4-2-3-1 wide formation also. In their last 5 games, they've only won twice and they've lost 3. So again, we're playing against sides that have yo-yo in form, but it doesn't matter, because when we actually play them in game, they turn up. And I feel like we're a side that we encourage sides to actually apply pressure on us. And we've got a weird here we go. Balde's gone to West Ham United for 64 million. Where are they getting that sort of money? It's like FFP don't exist in career mode. They're just silent signings galore. So we've got Brighton Hove Albion up next. We've got a few players with poor sharpness. I forgot to address those players. Anthony, Rashford and Euro. Okay, it looks like we're going to keep the starting formation the way it normally is, except we're going to have Mainoo right next to Agate. We're going to have Mainoo in a box-to-box role, if it will do it today. On paper, we look like a different side with NOURI behind Marcus Rashford. I think him being able to overlap will help us engage more on the left-hand side. Let's go. Hopefully this isn't a stressful ending to an episode. That's gone okay. I would say it's gone okay. We've drawn against a big side like Liverpool. Obviously, the games that we didn't play on camera, shocking results against Southampton, did well against Birmingham City. Now it's time to get one back on another side that beat us at the start of the campaign. Jorginho, it's Matoma, Estupinian. Tries to float one into the box, go and delete, get another foot on that. No. There we go. Fernandes. Rashford. Give that to Fernandes. Through the middle, we play a ball. ZIRKZEE in front of goal. 1-0. 1-0 taking the lead against Brighton. I'm happy with the way that transitioned. The Dutchman on the score sheet again in the league. And this is where we thrive. At home, against sides that want to press high up the field. It's not as cagey. Yeah, we need to be able to break down sides that are cagey. Coming for... Oh man, this is ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. I don't know anymore. I don't know. The United fans in the background, they have the same reaction as me. Head in hands. This goalkeeper has just... He's off now. He's off. These are both Ten Hag signings. Both Ten Hag signings. I'm getting rid of both of them. I don't care what season these two goalkeepers have now. I tried to get behind Bayern there. He's doing stuff like that. Yeah, you're not welcome. Oh, we didn't make the change. Now it's being made. Okay, number 24, Nana's on for number 1 Bayern there. See if he can emit enough power to beat this Brighton keeper from here. Marcus Rashford to step up and take the free kick. It's over the bar. Still can't hit a barn door, Marcus Rashford. Just seemed like we had them. Stupinian. Ball played into the middle. João Pedro gets a shot off. Onana parries it, but holds on to it tightly the second time around. Come on. What is the distribution? What is this distribution going on here? Distribution's terrible. On this burst forward into space. Manu on the ball. Garnacho. It's almost half time. Ball in behind. ZIRKZEE through on goal. 2-1. As simple as that. As simple as that. Just play on the last defender's shoulder. Peel away at the right time. Just put it top bins. I'm still annoyed with the way we conceded that equaliser. We were definitely in control over the game until that equaliser happened. Brighton started playing football after that. Both ZIRKZEE and Højlund still continuing their decent form. I won't say decent, they're in good form. I'm just downplaying it because I'm annoyed. Oh, come on. Oh, this is stupid, man. It's just stupid. Every time I concede a goal, it just gets dumber and dumber. It just gets dumber and dumber. I want to know how that's even possible. I've got a player in front of the man. He doesn't want to stick his foot out. Each time I get close to him, he just hovers around and does a weird circular motion around the player. And the first time he takes a shot, the goalkeeper just allows it to fly in. Hover around them. Can't touch them at all. Go on, Garnacho. Go on, Rashford. He's beaten the offside trap. He's definitely beaten the offside trap. And he's not beating the keeper. He's not beaten the goalkeeper. Oh my god. The episode's getting worse now. Go on, Bruno. Keeper keeps him out. Keeper still keeps us out. Garnacho. Bruno. Come on. Just trying to be patient with the build-up. Be patient here. ZIRKZEE in behind. He's offside. He does beat the keeper for the hat-trick, but he's offside. The flag's gone up. Bruno. Garnacho. Oh, slips in ZIRKZEE. There's the third goal. He's onside this time. Couple seconds later, maybe a minute later. This one's not disallowed. It's a 5-goal thriller, but I'm not enjoying it. You guys already know, defensively, I like to see good performances. Each episode, it just seems like we allow 1 or 2 goals past us, and we can't keep outscoring opposition. Well done, Delo. Doesn't get back into position, though. That's the problem. That is the problem. And he's looking tired. Like, he's struggling to get back. He's barely even moved a couple yards out of position. How are you tired? Go on, Bruno. Garnacho. Caught by Dunk. NOURI. He's had a decent introduction to the United squad. Come on, Ugarte into Delo. Delo in the middle. Amad Diallo. He's offside too. It's a 4-2-3-1 wide formation. It's very deceiving. They do interchange positions. So they do stretch you more than you would assume. And why have we opened up in the centre like that? Well done, Onana, with a nice save. Ball goes in. Come on. We allow Dunk to get ahead. Free header. Come on. What has gone on there with the distribution all episode long from the goalkeepers? Been very iffy. Come the end of the game, it might be 3-2. It's not going to. We allow João Pedro to do the exact same thing again. Well done, Martinez. Well done. 3-2. We've held out for a victory. Yeah, in terms of an episode, we haven't made much progression in the league. I feel like it's the same old stuff. NOURI's improved the left-hand side. At right back, we're still having that fitness problem. ZIRKZEE did get a hat-trick towards the end of the episode, so the strikers, they're not a problem. The midfielders, a bit so-so. I would prefer to see a lot more aggression in the press. I think if we're aggressive in trying to win the ball back, we're less likely to concede chances. In terms of our passing accuracy, it's 85% apiece, 2.8 xg to their 55% possession for us. So we are becoming better on the ball. And off the ball, like the runs have improved since that last game against that game against I think it was Liverpool. I was complaining about that. Chelsea, we did well. Okay, so we didn't get any Europa League action in this episode. We will get some in the future episodes. I promise. I promise. We ended the episode off with a positive result. We're gonna take a quick look at the table now. So we're only 5 from the top of the table at the moment. 43 points to Arsenal's 48. Any side in between, we're breathing down their necks. Just best believe if we bring in one more player, I feel like that's all it's gonna take. One more player, things are gonna start clicking, especially in the midfield area. The defense, obviously, that's going to take probably an extra window to solve. But if we can outscore sides, have a better structure, make it harder for them to bypass the midfield, then there's no reason to why we can't go all the way. And come the end of the episode, I feel like ZIRKZEE's overtaken Rasmus Højlund. Yes, he has 21 goals in all competitions to Rasmus Højlund's 20. I mean, we're in a good position when it comes to number 9s. These two guys are going head to head with it, especially with goal involvements as well. Rashford only has 5 goals in all competitions and 3 assists. This is a poor return. It's a really poor return for Marcus Rashford. 6.76 is his average rating at this current moment in time. Yeah, we're expecting bigger things from an experienced player. But yeah, like I said, business isn't done. We still got sides coming in for our players. We still got players that we want to go in for. Still waiting on Angel Gomez's report, and then we can make an informed decision on Eze or Angel Gomez. So come the next episode, we might have a new central midfielder. We have the funds to do it. We're not doing any of them weird challenges until the second season because, yeah, we need something to change here. To show support for the video, please remember to smash the like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you know if I want to upload again to show further support for the channel. And I hope to see you guys for episode number 6.